Here we have footage of the end of the lines. As you can see, if I just pan back, this is where the ends of the lines meet, and as you can see quite clearly, the thread is going right through from one bottle at the end there to the start of the next line, and this is the same all the way through. For each of the lines that you see coming down the hill, the length of the field, all the way through, each bottle touching and united by the thread that you can see going through in between the bottles. An example particularly well shown here through this clear old cola bottle entering the Tesco's fiery ginger beer bottle. A classic example of the joinery at the ends of this quite unique and fantastic feat, and what is now obviously a world record as well. So there's the evidence. Bring you back over here to the crowds of young people that have really shown a pride in Breckland today. The endeavour that they've put in, and in missing their academic subjects of maths and Latin, history, useful subjects that they would have learnt a great deal about and probably enriched their academic mind. But I like to think that today's Pride in Breckland achievement has given them that much more, given them that understanding of challenge and overcoming challenge and teamwork and togetherness, and above all else a sense of community and pride in that community in which we live. The fact that they have amassed a grand total of some 3,900 plastic bottles, vessels that the fluids of which would have been consumed by probably themselves and their parents, and then discarded to this great cause, Guinness World Record Attempt, with the longest amount of plastic bottles joined ever in a straight line with string throughout, the top to the bottom of each bottle. And yeah, they will go home tonight and sleep easy, safe in the knowledge that when a challenge is put before them, if they come together and join and unite, that they can achieve. And that's probably better than any geography or maths lesson in terms of holistic development. Here we are then with the clear up. Just to the left, if I pan round, you'll see the end product of today's record. This long line of joined 3,900 bottles, stretching from one length of the school field all the way down to the other. Each bottle individually joined on a piece of thread by these young children here, who now, as a result, are clearing up their mess and learning that valuable lesson that even when a job is done, there's still more work to do, and that nobody leaves until that final bottle is collected, binned and recycled. Valuable, valuable, valuable lessons. All different sorts of young people here, all joining together. in a show of unity, and community pride and strength. And through across there to the soldiers that have made this all possible today, the drillers. Without those drillers, without those holes, of which none of this could have been achieved. The soldiers, the students, the bottles themselves, the string, all parts of a collective sum, which we see in the shape of this long snake-like mass of bottles that has put the Pride in Breckland project safely in the record books on a blistering day here in Dereham. Quite fantastic achievement. Look at that lovely gazebo. Teacher there, mucking in, showing that they're not above the rest. And that's what it's all about. Mucking in. Young and old. The brave. And the timid. As one. Do you want to be interviewed?
Huh?
Do you want to be interviewed?
Yeah.
Right, so today you've been here for how long? You've been here a few hours?
Yeah.
What's your name first? Well, introduce yourself. Josh?
Hill.
Josh Hill. Josh, so today what's happened?
We collected all the bottles. Different schools collected all these bottles.
Yeah.
And we've made like longest line of bottles for the Guinness World Records.
And how long is that line, do you know?
It's about 1 kilometre something.
Yeah, 1 kilometre something. And what have you learned today?
That you can reuse all different shapes, sizes of bottles.
Excellent. Recycling, yeah? And what else? What about? It's taken a lot of people to do this, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so sort of what, teamwork and working together?
Yeah.
You learned a lot about that?
Yep.
What should you have been doing today if you weren't here?
I should have had ICT, history, citizenship, art and French.
And what's more enjoyable?
This, definitely. So.
Good lad, good lad.
Yep.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Winston.
Winston, nice to see you meet you, Winston, sorry. So what's been going on, Winston?
We made a chain out of bottles.
Yeah, made a chain out of the bottles, yeah? And what have you learned about today?
I've learnt to like work as a team, and
Yeah, and
then
anything else?
not much.
Not much. Have you had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about all these bottles and clearing it all up and the plastic things and the recycling thing? Have you learned much about that?
I think it helps like the environment.
Helps the environment.
And helps us like to recycle better.
Excellent. Good man. Thank you very much for your help.